Thanks for listening to Dena Don's Radio, the hottest internet station on the planet.
All right, it's Sunshine Underground. Dena Don's back in the studio live with another exclusive interview. I got a very special guest on the phone calling in all the way from Canada. It's your girl ShawteeRE. How you doing today?
I'm good. Much love for having me.
Okay, there it is. Everything good. How's the weather up there in Canada? I ain't been up there in a minute.
It's starting to get cold. Starting to get a little bit cold, but we're used to it. It's up here, but it's not bad.
There it is. Unsigned Underground Dena Don's exclusive interview. I got ShawteeRE on the line right now. Like I said, she's from Canada. Now, what was it like growing up in Canada? Can you tell us a little more about it?
Yeah, it's just amazing in Canada. There's a lot of artists. I come from kind of a rough background, growing up with my family. I come from a mother who's an alcoholic. So I kind of grew up with a lot of contrast. But that kind of inspired me to just write music and kind of get through to the experiences. I also grew up with a lot of hustlers and a lot of street influence. So that actually, through all the contrast, it just inspires you and just actually helps me to tell a story that kind of seems a little more unique and just a lot different than what's out there right now.
I hear you. Thank you for sharing that with us. Now, it's ShawteeRE. She grew up with a lot of hustlers and street influence, and y'all can check that out right now. Her new video is called I Don't Care. You can see all of that, where she's expressing that to you, her relationship with the hustlers and the street influence. That video is really dope. It's on YouTube right now. It's a cool-ass concept. Can you tell us how you came up with that idea?
Much love. I was just feeling, it's called I Don't Care. So it's just kind of about how the things you can deal with. Maybe I was just feeling a lot of hate, I guess, at the time, and I felt like a lot of people were coming at me. So that was kind of my response to it. In the video, I get kidnapped and put in a trunk and set on fire, and I just wanted to show visually what I felt that the people wanted to do to me. And I wanted to express it in a way like, I don't care. And at the end, the concept is really where I get set on fire. It's almost like rising like a phoenix. So kind of showing whatever you go through, it doesn't matter. There's no fear. And that's why in the hook of the song, we talk about having the heart of a lion. And so keep pouring the gasoline, kind of saying, it's just gonna fuel my fire. So that's kind of just where we got the concept from. And I just wanted to do something different. I wanted to kind of make it more like a movie. I wanted to be very visually appealing and just unique to what's out there right now. I didn't want to do a typical, in the club type video. And so I just want to stick with that concept. And so you can look out for my other videos are all going to be kind of concepts, almost like movie-like.
There it is. Very controversial, very dope video. I want you to go look at it right now on YouTube. It's called I Don't Care by your FMC. Her name is ShawteeRE, all the way from Canada, ladies and gentlemen. Now, like you said on that chorus is fly. Who was that laced that chorus for you?
Yeah, that's actually my producer, Ryan Bowser. And he's actually Grammy Award winner. He won the Grammy for Melody Dilemma featuring Kelly Rowland. He's also worked with a lot of great people, from Usher all the way from the DMX, a lot of great artists, and it's great working with him. He's hard on me though. He's very hard on me, and that's what I love too. He's been my mentor for almost 4 years now, and he's actually made me into a way better artist than I've ever been, and just because he's hard on me. And you just I gotta keep my confidence up all the time. If I hear and he tells me something is great, then I know it's great. And so he keeps me in touch that way. And so it's just great to have a mentor. He's been through it, and he's taught me so much about the business. And I think every artist, that's really what can help them, is just to find a great mentor and to really help them through the industry. And I'm so blessed that I found them.
Hey, that's what's up. Big shouts out to Ryan Bowser. He's really helping you out in his shows and your work. Very graphic imagery, very good production. It's all top notch. It's right there for y'all. So I want all my followers out there to go check out your FMC, ShawteeRE, all the way from Canada. Follow her on Instagram as well as Twitter. Big shouts out to your boy Ryan Bowser, working with some of the industry heavyweights out there, you dig? Now, we know you've been in the game for about 4 years working with Ryan. Besides the people that he's worked with, could you maybe tell us some of the artists who inspire you and where you get some of that extra motivation from?
Oh, definitely. I would say one of the artists that inspired me the most is Eminem. And it's been like that. Man, Eminem has inspired me from the beginning. Just like his delivery, his passion, and just the way that he can, he just puts that emotion into it and how real and how raw it is. That's what I love. And I'm also really inspired by artists like Jay-Z, just the great Biggie. I really love that old school. The first person that really inspired me was Tupac, just how he would change his poetry and bring it to rap. And so just a great artist like that really tell a story really inspired me. And as far as females, I love Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill, MC Light. I get my inspiration from so many different people, but just the lyrics. I love lyrics.
Hey, check this out. This is why your girl ShawteeRE from Canada is what they call a FMC. I said, who are some people that inspire her? She tells me Eminem, Jay-Z, Biggie, Pac, Missy Elliott, and Lauryn Hill. Those are some real heavy hitters in the game, and those are people that influence her music. So everybody right now, go check it out, you feel me? Now, ShawteeRE, if you could collab with anybody, past or present, who do you think it would be? Who do you think would be the best fit for the message and the imagery and what you're trying to project to the people?
Eminem, definitely.
Okay.
Eminem, definitely. I would do something, just because I really relate to his story and how he grew up with his mom being on drugs, and my mom was addicted as well. My mom actually passed away, though. So I can really feel where he's coming from. And I think we could definitely make a record that would impact a lot of different people. And so that's definitely something that I will do in the future when the situation comes. Because I'm just going to put that out to the universe, and it will come back. And I just believe you can do whatever you believe you can. So you just put it out there and it will happen. So definitely Eminem. But I'll keep working up to that, because I know that if I do a record with him, I'm going to have to come with it. Definitely.
That's right.
He's amazing.
That's right. Eminem, one of the best to ever do it. Shouts out to the whole Slaughterhouse camp. I was just bumped into your boy Crooked Eye a little while back. Shouts out to Crooked Eye, Royce the 5'9", Joe Budden, Slim Shady, and the whole Total Slaughter. That's a real big movement, you know what I'm saying? And shouts out to you, ShawteeRE, the FMC, out there doing it real big, you dig? Now, right now, we got the Nicki Minaj versus Iggy Azalea rap hip-hop beef going on. And what I wanted to know is do you think that's something that's good for the culture of hip-hop, or do you think that's a negative thing?
Well, it works for Jay-Z and us. So it's always been there. That's kind of what hip-hop has been about. It's been about competing. And I think it actually keeps people on their game, because you never know who's going to come at you. And so it actually kind of makes people put out their best product and kind of step it up. And that's the game of hip hop. And it's always going to be like that. So I think as long as you don't take things personally and you just use it as fuel to just put out something great, then it works to your advantage.
I just seen the interview with Busta Rhymes and Sway, and they got a song together. It's Eminem's and Busta Rhymes, dope track. And they was just going back and forth. They originally just submitted verses to do the track together, and then it became something competitive, like you mentioned. And Busta Rhymes had to rewrite his. He said he came with 70 bars, and it just kept evolving into like a ultimate song. You know what I'm saying? So everybody out there, go check for that song with Eminem and Busta Rhymes. It's a classic. ShawteeRE, you know what I'm saying, is on the line right now, so we appreciate you calling all the way in from Canada. Let me also ask you this. Do you think it's harder for ladies to succeed in the industry than it is for men?
I think it just depends on the person. I don't want to say that gender will ever hold you back. I think it just depends on your grind and how you go about it. Because I don't think there's one, just because you're male, you have more of a chance. I don't believe that. I think it just depends on the person, how hard you grind, and how you grind. It depends if you can grind and still maintain that respect and do it as put out great music. Because as long as you put out great music, it will travel and people will hear it and people will be gravitating towards that and they're going to play it. So as long as you put out something great that the whole world can feel, you got it. So and I think a lot of people just feel intimidated maybe sometimes. Maybe they've heard that it will be harder for them as a female, or kind of society makes females sometimes feel inferior. I think as long as you don't let that get to your head, you'll always be fine.
There it is. You heard it from Shawtee, FemC from Canada, holding it down. You feel me? Now, what can we expect from you in 2015? What's your next move?
Well, we're actually going to release the next single, and of course it's produced by Ryan Bowser. He does all my production. We also have the EP ready too, as well. So we're about to collab with Major, and I'm going to, I can't say who yet, but it's going to be a big thing. So we can't wait to release that. The next single is going to be huge, very huge single. I'm excited about that, and it's just non-stop grind. We got some tours coming up. I also have a TV show. Shout out to Worldwide Access TV. I'm on there every week in the Gulf Coast, and I'm just going to continue doing that, building that, and building the empire. And I'm here to be representing Canada on the world scale because I want to be that female. We have Drake representing Canada. Now it's time for a female to represent Canada. And because I love my country and I just want to be there for it and just show what we got. So I'm really excited about that.
There it is. Make sure you check for her. The YouTube, Shawtee Vivo, is how you can find her. Or just type in Shawtee. The name of the song right now, I Don't Care. Hot ass single right now on YouTube. Shawtee, let me ask you this as well while I got you here. What's one of the first things you do when you wake up in the morning? One of the first things you do or think about? Music. Like, I don't even sleep. Sometimes I'll wake up I'll sleep like maybe 4 hours. And even within that 4 hours, I'll still wake up to answer my phone. Or I'll think of something and I'll write it down, like a concept, like either it's music, or I'll think of a business concept or a move I want to make, or it's on my mind 24/7. So it's like, that's all I think about. That's all I think about. If it's not a lyric, if it's not something to do with music, then it's something to do with business and building my brand. So because I'm here to be the CEO of my label, and those are some things that you'll see in 2015. To just be that boss, to be a female that's not under a male rapper. Be that female that's the CEO, and I want to bring up a lot of people as well. So I'm always working on my moves, and so this is just something that never leaves my mind ever. There it is, Unsigned Underground, Dena Don's exclusive interview, special guest Shawtee representing Canada to the fullest. Shouts out to Drake, shouts out to the Biebs himself, doing it real big. You feel me? Contact info Shawtee at Vivo. You got any shout outs you want to give, Shawtee?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out. Of course, my producer, Ryan Bowser, Ghost Music. I'm Ghost Music for Life. I want to give a shout out, SMG, whatever, okay, Sony Red for putting out the last single, I Don't Care. Much love to them. Flair Enterprises, also work with them. Yeah, just much love. And then to all my team, and then Canada, my city, Calgary. And we're just doing it big. So shout out to all the people and everybody who's been supporting the movement. Thank you to Canada. Thank you to everybody worldwide and the U.S. Like, I really appreciate all y'all just showing me so much love, and just means a lot. And thank you so much for having me as well. Shout out to you.
No doubt. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for your time. The ladies, the FemC's name is Shawtee. The new single we getting into right now, I Don't Care, exclusively on Unsigned Underground, Dena Don.
Thanks for listening to Dena Don's Radio, the hottest internet station on the planet.
And I was trying to make a car with Malcolm Bricklin, a hybrid. And honestly, when the Tesla and all that was our competition, and it was the Karma, and then it was the Bricklin. And I was working with the Bricklin, I was just trying to learn the business. And the problem with that is, if they change the hybrid, then they gotta change all the parts, they gotta change all the factories, people have to learn how to do this shit.
Right.
So you can't just do that overnight. Especially when you just invested $10 billion in the old thing. So now they gotta sell off all their old shit before they transition into hybrids.
Right.
Or into electric cars. Because you gotta change every fucking part. So now there was an industry for those parts. Right? People were making screws and nuts and pulls and these different, now people ain't gonna be buying. You have to now make all those other, what happens when that shit breaks? Where you fixing that shit at? Nobody, unless you have the people that can facilitate whatever happens, then you fucked up. So you can't just build an electric car, you gotta build a support system for the electric car. You have to build the factories, you gotta make the parts, you have to educate people on how to fix that shit. Everyone's used to working it out of Detroit.